G'day again, team. So now over this side of the board, just going to quickly whip through the conclusion. In terms of writing a conclusion, it shouldn't be too long. Your conclusion really is a summary of what has been said. So one of those points up there, it will sound like you're repeating yourself. Absolutely it will, but that's okay. You shouldn't be introducing any new information. The information should already be contained. So what you need to do in your conclusion, you get to pick a side. So you will ultimately pick which side you think is the right side to the argument. But I don't want you to refer to yourself. So you shouldn't say, oh, I think. Do not refer to yourself. Your opinions do not matter. You are trying to write this from a neutral point of view. I said you're not going to introduce any new information and it will sound like you're repeating yourself. So if I go with that boxing argument, if I've written the essay and let's say my points were in terms of yes, boxing should be banned. It should be banned because it causes harm. Boxing should be banned because it encourages violence. And if my arguments against were boxing shouldn't be banned because it's entertaining and boxing shouldn't be banned because it's a great form of fitness. So they're the points I've got. So if I'm then writing my conclusion, I'd be doing something along the lines of saying, despite the fact, as you can see, there is a lot of evidence to either side of these arguments. Despite the fact that boxing is a form of entertainment for millions and millions of viewers, and the fact that it can be a great form of fitness, there are many downsides to boxing, such as the 500 deaths that have occurred, such as the 13,000 concussions that happen on a daily basis, yearly basis. Therefore, there is more harm than good to boxing. Boxing should be banned. So you can see there is nothing new I've introduced, not that you've actually seen the essay I've written, but for the sake of the argument. All I'm doing is summarising the points for, summarising the points against, and saying based on the evidence that boxing does more harm than good, boxing should be banned. Now I said you're allowed to pick a side, but don't refer to yourself. So you shouldn't say, I think boxing should be banned. No. Based on the evidence, boxing should be banned. It is clear to see boxing should be banned. Overwhelmingly, the evidence suggests boxing should be banned. So I'm picking a side without saying me. I'm not referring to myself. In terms of your conclusion, it doesn't need to be long. Your conclusion is probably going to be a sentence, sentence and a half, 2 sentences, summarising your points for, a sentence or 2 summarising your points against, and then a sentence basically picking which side you're on. It's going to be maybe 4 sentences, best part 100 odd words. So we've got 100 words for our conclusion, maybe 150 words for our introduction. That way we've got 750 words, 800 words for our body paragraphs, which is the main part, and that's where we get all our information from. So hopefully with these 2 videos, you should be able to write your introduction and your conclusion, hopefully pretty easy. Thanks guys.